Blessed one! Welcome and welcome back to our YouTube channel. If you're a first time viewer, you're welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, you're welcome.
Welcome.
Baby Annabelle is saying you're welcome. Yeah, so without further ado, today we're talking about what pregnancy does to newlyweds.
Yes.
Effect of pregnancy on newlyweds.
Newlyweds with our experience.
With our own experience.
It wasn't funny. Like, it wasn't fun.
Please like this video, share, comment,
And subscribe.
subscribe, please. When you like the video, it helps YouTube to recommend it to other people. You may be saving a marriage, saving a new soon-to-be mom, and all. So number one thing is reality shock.
Now we are pregnant. Bang bang.
So at first it will be excitement. Oh, I'm going to be a father soon. I'm going to be a mother soon. And she's telling you her own. And she's telling you her own story now. That yeah, I'm going to be a daughter soon.
Exactly.
But after the excitement, you know, one would think that it will not be, it will be jollification all along. We pray it will be so for you, but no matter what, pregnancy comes with a bit of inconvenience here and there. So reality shock after now that you are pregnant,
A whole lot of symptoms. For me, I experienced some with the vomiting, the back pain,
the food aversions, body pain, weakness
of the body. God. And again, I will say this: pregnant women, they pollute a lot. They fat. God. See, leave the pee is to you, but the poo is to me. Like they pollute a lot, they fat a lot. She farts like 1,000 times in my face a day. I'm like, that would have cost.
Yeah, so the reality shock sometimes it's easier said than done. We are laughing about it now, especially when our bundle of joy is here now. No, but then it was looking like, are you sure this person's enemy will not do abortion like this? This is not what I really bargained for.
Yes, so because it was
serious.
It was really serious.
If no pregnancy, what would be making me to go to the hospital? Especially for some people that don't like hospital. You know, it's a reality shock stuff. So yeah, it does that. You know, after the honeymoon stage, some people you still be expecting that let's be doing lovey-dovey, and before you know it,
boyfriend and girlfriend in marriage.
It's like you have it's like you have a sick person at home, but not really sick. I don't know if it makes sense. If it makes sense to people that
the symptoms are just symptoms of, in quotes, sickness.
Yeah.
But
until
for me,
you go to the hospital and they refuse to give you even one tablet, except for paracetamol.
For me, I used to tell her, because she's like, babe, my this, my that. I'm like, see, you are not sick. It's pregnancy that holds you. You are not sick. I kept telling her, remind yourself this. I'm not sick. I'm pregnant. I'm not sick. I'm pregnant. And for us, it helps a lot.
Another thing is chores in the house. Walk around the house. This one
is my talk.
The conqueror, the emperor,
the lion, the champion.
Is it the chair? Is it anyone?
Chores around the house.
Dada. Now you think you're a man of the house.
Because honestly, it's a good thing to be pregnant, and we, by God's grace, we prayed for it, and we had it. So now we have to protect the mother, we have to protect the baby. So there are so many things that she can't do.
Especially for the first 3 months.
Especially for those 3 months. First 3 months. Washing of the plates, going to market to buy groceries. You can check. We did a content
of pregnancy series. We
pregnancy series.
Our waiting season.
there was one my experience with the pregnant woman. We did that content. You check it.
Finance in pregnancy, conception,
even prayer too.
prayers,
spirituality,
check our pregnancy content, especially if you are newlywed or you are about to be wed. It's not scary. We are not scaring you. We are just giving you information so that you will be better prepared ahead, so that you can enjoy your pregnancy journey and after.
So the chores going to just name anything you think of, anything that is chores at home.
Prepare your mind,
sweeping,
for the
mopping,
man.
the kitchen. I was
cooking.
the cook in the house. I was
I saw a question when I was on Facebook. Yes, was it yesterday or day before yesterday? Where somebody was asking that is it compulsory for a woman to know how to cook or something like that? I wanted dropping a response, but then I didn't drop any comment.
Is it compulsory
for a woman to be able to cook? More like, is cooking a requirement for a woman to be married or something like that? A lot of people say yes, it makes her virtuous, it makes her this, and as usual, always excuse the male, the men.
It's important. See, the answer is in two ways. It's very important for the woman to know how to cook before marriage, and it's also important for the man to know how to cook.
Cooking is not gender based. Cooking is a survival skill.
Exactly, because if you drop that man in the desert alone, he will find things and cook for himself. You understand? So it's not as if we are trying to support one person and support one gender at the expense of the other gender.
Cooking is a survival skill.
Because for me, by the grace of God, I learned how to cook, and is helping me in my marriage. When we were pregnant, I was the one doing all the cooking. From the first time we discovered that we were pregnant, I started cooking down to even postpartum, even up till now. While our baby is still growing, I cook, because there are mornings that my wife will need to attend to the baby, and she's hungry, she's breastfeeding, because from experience, breastfeeding mothers are always hungry. Yes, they are wide. Let me not say it. They are always hungry. You understand? So there are times I have to assist in cooking. So, bro, please learn how to cook. It's very, 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 very important.
Home management. When do we need to stock this? What do we need to buy? What do we need to maybe electricity? See, I know that many men, especially if you take a while before you get pregnant as newlywed. For people that get pregnant immediately, I guess they will learn and grow with this like that. But maybe if you took like 6 months, a year, and his wife has been doing everything, she's the one that knows what has finished in the house. She's the one that knows when to do this, when to do that. You have to step up. It affects in that area, because especially the man juggling his office, maybe work, business, whatever it is that he does for a living. Now the wife is pregnant. There were a couple of cases where my husband the cook. You will have forgotten that maybe we don't have a particular vegetable in the freezer. He has forgotten, and it was not like used the last pack.
Maybe we use till it finishes.
It finishes.
It's when I'm using the last one, I remember that. Oh,
this is finished. Or sometimes when he wants to use, you will not discover that you already used the whole stuff is finished before, and you will not be like, I can't eat this one again today. Which, if it was me when I was still the one in charge, I would have noted it, would have restocked it even before the last one finishes. So home management is a thing.
She's the better home manager. She managed the home very well. But when pregnancy came in,
budgeting,
I had to assist, and
it was a bit of mess.
At least we survived it now. We
are
alive to give it to tell this
story of how we overcome. Anyways, it was a bit of mess before it came. So we are just giving you pre-information now as the man of the house. You may have to be the one to know when the fish is finished, when the proteins are finished in the freezer, when the vegetables, what do we eat? You know, many men, they start saying that when your wife asks them, what are we eating? Say anything. You are now in the position now.
Kitchen. You go and cook anything.
Another thing you need to know is that you may have to deal with guilt. Maybe not for everybody, but guilt it happened to me. That's why I noted it, because I know it cannot be really me.
Yeah.
Maybe as a wife now, I can't cook for my husband. It's my husband that is going to the office. He's still the one cooking.
And
He's
this
not
your
doing
husband
everything.
is not able to cook and he has to buy food outside.
And this is not the kind of wife I said I wanted to be. I'm not a lazy wife. No, those. The devil like me whisper here and there. And for the man, to the days you cannot meet up to maybe cleanly, you have to be like, am I taking good care of my wife? Anyways, you may have to deal with guilt of not performing your.
Even sexual rules too.
Yeah.
Like there are weeks that we went without.
Because that smell was even disturbing me. I was reacting badly to smell.
So for some women, they're like, oh, I'm feeling for this man. No.
Exactly. I can't satisfy him.
Cannot satisfy
will you not
him.
go out? Will you not? If you go out, will you not be justified? You have to just understand. Yeah, just.
And for some women, even during pregnancy, they have high libido.
For some women.
And the men too have that guilt of
I cannot meet up.
Keep up.
Another thing is vacillating sexual tempo.
Yeah.
It's not stable. It's not like before that anytime. It's not like before that anytime you want it, you can get it. Even if the other partner is not in the mood, they can give you. Now it's not like that. Your partner may be in the mood today. Your partner may be in the mood today and they are not in the mood tomorrow. They may not be able to do in the first trimester and have an excessive demand in the second trimester.
Yeah.
See, your sexual life is not the same.
Not the same.
So especially for newlyweds that are just getting used to the whole sex thing, just learning how to practice the Kegel exercise. See, go and watch all our content on sex. Call me soon, call me late, call me at all, call me forever. The skills around it. So that is a thing. Pregnancy deals with libido. Pregnancy deals with your appetite, sexual appetite and all. So for newlyweds, it affects. So most newlyweds, especially people that got married earlier, maybe it really affects their sexual libido a lot. They are not like, is this even the sex they are talking about in marriage? Mm-hmm. So you may have to deal with that. Another thing is increased bills.
Yeah, bills increases because part of the reason why bills increases now, for those that buy routine food, like, okay, this is what we have to buy for the month, this is what we have to buy for the month, it will change because now for some women, they don't follow that routine again.
Their diet changes completely.
Exactly.
The hormones in their body that are changing and all may not allow them to tolerate some food they tolerate before.
You can check the content we made on pregnancy.
Yeah, check our
very important.
Finances in pregnancy.
Like, for example, for us, my wife, we eat normal food, but during pregnancy, she started liking fried fish, and we had to go out. It's not as if we can't fry the fish at home. That's not the issue. But there's one particular one that she wants to go and eat the fried fish outside. There's one particular restaurant she wants to go and eat outside.
We did a lot of buy. So just watch finances in pregnancy.
We bought pap. We bought what they call agidi in Yoruba.
See, we bought a lot of things.
Your
finances will be, so you can't have a stringent budget like before. Before you already know this is 20,000 naira, for example, that we spend on food. It may not be like that again. Antenatal bills is there, you pay for it. Hospital visitations.
You buy drugs.
You prepare for your baby. The clothes they wear, all these things around them. So just watch finances in pregnancy. It prepares you for.
And you also save up for delivery.
You also save up for delivery. So yeah, increased bills, and especially in cases where maybe the wife is a business person, or maybe she's even a 9 to 5 that has to go on maybe leave without pay. You understand? Or maybe she's a business person that she's not able to show up in her business place as usual. Definitely it will affect the income coming from that end. So it's like increased bills with possibility of reduced income. You understand? Yes. Because before, let's say 2 people are working together and you both have incomes and you join together. But now that your wife is pregnant, there are some offices that they will allow you to go on leave for as long as you can recover.
With no pay.
But there is no pay. And if it's business as well, if the sales is not going as usual because you are not able to show up as usual, that means decreased income with increased bills. So that can kind of put stress on newlyweds, because we are emphasizing newlyweds because they just come out of the expenses of their wedding, and now boom,
pregnancy
is looking at them. Tada! It's just like when you just want to start resaving. It's just like when you just want to start saving afresh, and now there's another whole lot of expenses in series of it. So yeah, it actually affects it affects newlyweds. Total dependence on one partner. This one
is on me. By the grace of God, we did content on relocation. So from there, if you've been following us, you understand that my wife actually relocated. Marriage brought her from the western part of Nigeria to the south, Benin City in particular. And she's a very successful baker. Yes, she came with all her equipment, and even when she came, she started baking cakes, name them. But when pregnancy came, the smell itself, she couldn't stand those smell.
Apart from the fact that market was just trying to come
to pick in Benin. But now she couldn't bake. Others were coming. We had to reject the others because for me, I don't know how to bake. If you say let me bake, you eat poison. You understand? So basically, our handwork had to be put on hold. You
business
get
had to
be on hold so that she can live. You get, so she can't do business, do pregnancy, and so that one day you not be baking cake and go and vomit inside it.
Or go and slump. Or go and fall.
You get a hand trying to let me manage myself. I can do it. Let me bring to the table. You understand?
Let me bring to the table. The table leg will not go break.
The table will break, and there's no table again.
Anyway, it's just like this.
So that period I had to cater for many things in the house, and by the grace of God helped us, and it was
we
survived.
I know that a lot of people don't want to hear this part, especially when I say, what do you bring to the table? What do you bring to the table? And there are also women too, independent women then, with the badge carrying independent women. No, I want to have my own money. Newsflash, pregnancy is what you prayed for. However your body reacts to pregnancy, there are some people that
she just woke up and she's stretching and she's saying hallelujah.
There are some people that they go on bed rest during pregnancy. So what do you do in those kind of cases? Just prepare your mind, especially for the man, that you may have to be the main and only temporary source of income for the family. It's hard truth.
It's hard truth, but that's the real truth.
We talked about the increased bills. So because except for wicked men, I don't think you'll be able to allow your wife go to work, even if she's an office person, and they keep bringing her home every day that she faints at work, she collapsed, and she's dizzy.
No, at the expense of money.
I think this is even why it's an Israel practice that for the first year of marriage, two of them should be together.
For the man, he shouldn't go out. Let him stay with his wife.
These are the real truths people don't talk about. Many women, especially for first pregnancy, the shaking, they may not be. There are some women that are strong all through, but there are also reality of some women that
go to work during pregnancy.
Yes.
To look as if they were never pregnant.
Exactly.
It's just the stomach you see.
Exactly.
But for others, it's not so.
And even if your wife has a stress-free pregnancy, what about postpartum? 3 months. There are some work offices that will give you the 3 month break. There are some offices that will give you 3 months with half pay. There are some offices that will give you 3 months leave with no pay.
Some can't give you 3 months.
Some will give you 1 month.
I know someone that was given 2 weeks.
Exactly.
2 weeks and resume, and wow, it's not funny.
And there are some people that if it's business wise, with all manner of people with low values we have now, you can't trust your business to somebody for 3 months. You can't go and meet and when you come back, you just to close the shop and go home. So you have to prepare your mind for these things, especially as newlyweds. That's why we personally advise that when you are getting married, please, as much as possible, trim down your budget. It's not a matter of we can afford it now. Not for now. For the days that are coming ahead of you, because we pray for vaginal delivery for you, but what if it's not vaginal delivery?
If it's cesarean section, if it's CS, CS is not cheap.
It's not cheap.
Well, in the part of the country you are watching from, maybe it's cheap
or free,
or even free. But if you are watching from Nigeria, it's not cheap, and you wouldn't want to do a GoFundMe for that.
Exactly. Or be watching your wife literally sleeping away with your baby just because you cannot afford it. You may not even be prepared for the entire money, but at least have something you can start with, even if you have sourced from other places. Not that you're already in debt and now you're not about another debt, and it's just like a circle
of debt.
And apart from finance, even for the barest minimum thing, your wife may have to depend on you for food. Some people I think for a while, there was a day or so my husband had to bath me. He had to carry me out of the bedroom because I went to bath myself.
And she was shaking like a leaf. Like she was literally shaking, and she almost felt, I beg you, we'll do life together, don't come out for you. So I had to quickly assist, carry her out of the bedroom. And so there are many times that you have to assist.
Depend on you on the barest minimum, on wearing their shoe, wear socks, wear their dress, go with them to hospital appointments.
So pregnancy will humble you. There are sometimes that for the man, if you don't have people living with you at home, there are times that a pin will fall on the floor and your wife will call you from inside to come and pick it for her because she cannot bend. Why? Because your baby that you put is blocking that from it's blocking that from many.
So it is what it is. Honestly, we believe that blessed people, blessed family are responsible husbands, responsible wives, people that are prepared to do marriage, the real marriage. Another thing that it affects is feelings. Some people, let me not say most people, believe that marriage tries on feelings. This is
I like the way I'm feeling now.
This is the time for intentional love. You may not feel like it. I don't know anybody that their feelings. I see moon in your side when your wife is throwing on her. There's
no moon in your eyes when you are vomiting.
Throwing up is ugly. It's not beautiful. There's nothing nice about it. There's nothing fine about it.
You will not see a woman throwing up and you still desire to kiss that person as she's throwing up.
Exactly. Or pee. Before you know it, sometimes because some women get to the bedroom, especially because the wife is pressing on their bladder. Before they get to the bedroom, the pee is everywhere. You have to.
There are some women that during pregnancy, you will see a whole lot. Some women will pee on the bed because
before they stand up,
that drop. Your baby have kicked the bladder. There are some women that will shit on the bed. I'm serious.
One experience. One day I wanted to pollute. My husband mentioned it earlier that in one of our content.
They will pollute like.
I wanted to pollute, like it was fat I thought was coming out, and the next thing I was feeling like
wetness.
Apple. Like the way I shouted, my husband was in the laundry. He ran what was going on. I ran to this thing.
To the toilet.
The only good thing is that none of it spilled on the bed. Just imagine if it had spilled on the bed.
Yeah, the man will pack it to you. That shit on the bed is not feeling again.
So newlyweds, pregnancy does things, and these are one or two things of it. Some people may have to stay in with their wives in the hospital. Maybe if their wife ever have a need to go on admission, like for people that have hyperemesis gravid, something. In short, this uncontrolled vomiting and weakness during pregnancy. Maybe you have not stayed with anybody on admission before. Now you have impregnated somebody, and you have to stay there.
A quick disclaimer: if you know you cannot do it together, please source help. Yes. Very important. Source help
before you go out of.
someone will not go and
mental health too, it affects the mental health, because the lady, it disturbed me. Thank God for my amazing husband and my sister and my friends that prayed for me, encouraged me, were always there to cheer me on. You are feeling like I'm an able-bodied person. How come I can't do the barest minimum for myself? Is it because I decided to carry another human? Why is it I'm feeling like this? Why is it that I suddenly have to take drugs? Is it my own case that is different? Why am I not strong like other people? Even though those people you are seeing, you are not seeing their own other days. So mental health wise too is training, especially for the husband too, because we've said that you may have to be the provider for a while. Whatever it is he faces in the office, he just knows that he has to endure it for this period of time. They need the money.
And I've come to learn that there are some things you do to a pregnant woman and she will never forget. During pregnancy, there are things you do to her and she will never forget.
That period is very delicate. So there are many more of things that pregnancy does, but these are major, especially that we experienced. So yeah. The good part is that when you have your bundle of joy,
you forget those things. They will not become joke as we are joking now.
Now be laughing about
it. Like when my wife parted on the bed. It wasn't joke.
Thank you so much for watching. This is the home of vulnerability. We are the young and blessed. We love and celebrate you. Bye.